You're listening to the Console Drones Gamer Talk podcast with your hosts, Prodigy.
I got another fucking 3 weeks to start carving my bushes into elephants and shit, make it look like Disneyland.
Wow, that just got really weird.
Deuce.
Running around with a pink fucking 725. I don't care if you're a girl gamer or what. Stop it! It's fucking annoying. Son of a bitch.
Demonic.
Tune in next week and John will be going over his bracket with us. Fuck yeah, fuck you, Chris.
The Joker.
You guys donated all the wood. And I'd like to see you lick it. Hey, somebody's like, who was making that rubbing noise all night? I was like, oh, it was me.
Sarah, you're right, Miguel. It looks just like the Black Ranger.
Right, it does.
Hello, listeners, gamers, button mashers, teabaggers, noobs, griefers, geeks, grown-ups, and internet. Welcome back to Console Drones Gamer Talk podcast. Talking video games right out of northern Arizona, somewhere-ish in Washington. Once again, it's time for another show. This is season number 3, number 236, and you're listening to a weekly podcast where we talk about everything and anything but mainly video games. I'm your host, Chris, and today, the full crew is here. All right, let's get into it.
It's time for What You Drinking and What Have You Been Playing.
Let's start off this week with Joe. What are you drinking? What have you been playing this week, buddy?
That's actually funny because I'm not drinking anything this week.
Hey!
Who are you? And what have you done with Joe?
I'm sober right now.
Why?
Like, completely sober. I don't know.
I
Just not drinking. Yeah, mute your phone or your computer or whatever, Chris.
Yeah. No, I get it. I got you. I didn't know it was...
Yeah, as far as what I've been playing, I played Battlefield 2042 beta, Farcry 6, New World, Marvel Avengers.
Nice.
I tried that. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Cool. All right, let's move on over to Demonic. What are you drinking? What have you been playing this week, buddy?
Monster Ultra Red. You don't need to see it. It's fine. I've been playing Battlefield 2042, Far Cry 6, and I think that's it. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, we're going to move on over to John, or the Joker drunk. Go on, buddy.
I'm drinking Elysian Dragon's Tooth Stout. It's delicious. It's a meal in a bottle.
Nice.
And I have a backup for when I finish that one. It's 8.2% or 8.1% alcohol by volume. So it's a little hefty and it's thick. This week I played Battlefield 2042. That is what she said. I played Far Cry 6 and I dabbled a little into Marvel Avengers, which actually was a lot more fun than I had anticipated. So yeah, that's all I did this week.
Nice.
What about you, Chris? What are you drinking, and what have you been playing?
I am drinking Tito's this week. I'm drinking Tito's, bitch. And let's see. This week, I played some Craftopia on the Xbox. I played some Warzone. I played also... What else did I play? I know I played one other game on the Xbox. But we'll move it on over to the Quest 2. I played some Golf 5 E-Club on the Quest 2, and then switching over to my Switch, I played some Mario Golf, and then on my PC, a lot of New World, and that's pretty much me this week. I don't know exactly what that other game on Xbox is, but Joe, are you ready for the news?
Sure.
Deuce's Weekly News, keeping us informed and up to date in the gaming industry.
Let's just get into it. Source is VG247. First article, GTA the Trilogy, like anybody really cares anymore. Definitive edition will cost $70. Doll hairs. Physical versions will be coming December. It's what Vice City, GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. So,
I mean, Vice City was like the greatest GTA of all time for me, in my opinion, because it was like Scarface based. So I want to play it. The music in it was great. Going to that nightclub, it was fucking Scarface all over.
Yeah, I mean, 80s music, and then they introduced the motorcycles and stuff. And Vice City was legit with the over by the ocean and the beach. Yeah, it was nice. For sure.
So look for it on PS4, PS5, Series XS, One, the Switch, and Rockstar Games Launcher on PC. So
nice.
Yeah, if you want to go back and play those, I'm pretty sure that they're going to be remastered. So it might look a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I'm sure it'll feel a lot better, too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if you want to, I mean, I've kind of already done that. I don't know. I'm kind of past that. If they did Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2 and re-released those and did like, the 5, then yeah, I would definitely, because I would love to play 1 and 2 remastered. I think that would look phenomenal.
Like that.
There wasn't really a story to those though, right, Joe? I didn't play.
There was. Yeah.
It was a tabletop. Yeah. That's the tabletop Grand Theft Auto, right?
Yeah. Bird's eye. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Top-down view. Mm-hmm. There was more, like, I think one had like factions, like you could join the Yakuza or like the Hare Krishnas, or I forget what the other one was, but there's like 3 factions you could join, and depending on which faction you joined is who would help you out. Kind of like a Saints Row type thing, I guess. But anyway, New World players, this is kind of a WTF, by the way. New World players are getting banned, or they're getting their opponents banned in order to win the PvP wars. So those of you that aren't aware of what happens in New World, you schedule wars to take over territories. And what they're doing is they're getting rival companies, rival players of companies banned. And it's almost like Amazon doesn't really check. You get reported, you get banned. Like they don't do the research. So that's one of the things is players will report somebody, they get banned like right before the war, and then that other faction wins the war. There you go.
So the other extreme from what Activision does with Warzone.
Yeah.
You get a ban and you get a ban.
Right. As opposed to nobody gets a ban.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I guess Amazon's looking into it. There's a lot of griefers and a lot of gripes happening right now. So they're working on that. Riders Republic will be free to play, I believe, tomorrow. Yeah. So October 12th. So if you want to play it, it'll be free to play tomorrow. Actually, it's for PC only if you want to play it for free. I did get a chance to play the beta. I thought it was really fun. I highly recommend it if you have PC. And it's the Uplay app. It's 12 a.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. UK. And it goes offline on Wednesday. You can preload it right now if you want to, but it's really fun. It's just all out, kind of just wild, crazy. Everybody's flying all over the place and races and stuff. So really cool.
Sweet.
Riders Republic does come out October 28th on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, and Stadia.
Damn.
Animal Crossing New Horizon Direct is going to be on the 15th. It's a 20-minute showcase that will detail the November content. So it's that time of year again. They're going to do fucking Halloween bullshit. It'll air 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. UK. You can watch it anywhere pretty much. But yay.
Woot.
I don't know. I haven't played on my Switch in a while. I don't know. Codemasters, right? Isn't that the company that Microsoft?
Yeah, Forza guys?
Yeah. No, not Forza. Dirt. I want to say they bought Codemasters. I don't know. I might be mistaken. Codemasters is hiring staff for its most ambitious and biggest game yet. So a job listing posted by EA has revealed that Codemasters is hiring a development manager for its next project, billed as the most ambitious and biggest game that Codemasters has ever made in over a decade.
So EA bought Codemasters.
That's right. Not well. That's what's next. Microsoft's going to buy EA. Never mind. Okay. So yeah. I guess it's a big AAA project. They're hiring like crazy right now. Yeah, you're right. EA purchased Codemasters for $1.2 billion in February. So
was that B? Alien?
Alien, yeah. Alien. So, who knows? I mean, they've had success with Dirt 5. I don't know if they'll stick with the racing or not, but they've had the most success with the racing games.
It's a race. Everyone's like, I want. These are my developers.
Right. That's pretty much all I got for the news.
Okay. Sweet. Thank you, Joe. All right, going to move on down to our dates. Demonic, are you ready?
Getting there. I pulled up the website. I didn't go scroll to where I needed to scroll to. October 11th, 12th. We'll start on the 12th. I'm good. Sorry, I'm not prepared.
Super
John.
prepared.
I was trying to fix the stream key, okay? Fuck off.
He's ready.
I was just beating monkey to it. All right.
You're beating your monkey?
I'm glad you finished that sentence.
Demonic dates, keeping us on track with what video games are coming out soon.
October 12th, tomorrow. Back for Blood. PlayStation's is, Xbox's is, PC.
Mm-hmm.
Disco Elysium, the final cut, Xboxes and Switch. Monster Crown, PS4, Xbox One on the 12th, and Switch 2. Ori the Collection's coming to Switch, or you can just play it on Game Pass on your Xbox. On the 12th, Slender the Arrival, just kidding, that's on phones. That don't count.
That's not games. Those don't count.
Dungeon Encounters, PS4 and Switch on the 14th. Joe, the Jackbox Party Pack 8.
Shit.
PS5, PS4, Xboxes and Switch.
I think I stopped at Jackbox 4.
I know, dude. Mm-hmm.
From the 14th. The Rift Breaker, PS5, Xbox X and S. Crisis Remastered Trilogy, PS5, or PlayStation's, Xboxes, and Switches. Joe.
Crisis with a Y, right?
Yes.
Okay, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
I like Crisis. That was great.
You know, now that console's finally caught up to be able to run the old version, they're remastering it.
Well, yeah, because I think, wasn't Crisis the first one to do 60 FPS?
Probably. I know, like, the specs for it, like, were super insane when it first came out.
Yeah.
And it's really stood the test of time, because apparently it was still good quality, considering it came out years and years ago, so... Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hinokami Chronicles, PlayStation's, Xboxes, and Switches on the 15th. NHL 22, PS5, PS4, Xbox X, S1. The Good Life, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. And Into the Pit, Series S, X, and Xbox One. So Xbox is on the 19th. And that's everything this next week.
Nice. All right, let's move on down to the greatest segment in the world. John, are you ready?
Why, yes, I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up, step right up. Come on down. It's time for the More You Know with the Joker Drone.
Joe's really excited about something.
Monkey posted in the chat real quick that John Gruden reportedly tells staff he's planning to resign as the Raiders head coach after more emails surface. Suck it.
Okay, so I don't want to get into it right at this moment.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Because
we'll get into it later.
I have no idea what this is about.
Yeah. I have
We'll
questions.
get into it later.
Okay, we'll talk about this when we get to, I don't know, whatever.
Parking lot.
That's racist.
That's
Yes,
juicy.
We'll put a pin in that one, and we'll talk about it later because I'm going to need the scoop. All right,
Big lips.
this week on The More You Know, we thanks to Joe's insight for my segment today, we have 18 funny shower thoughts that are totally truth bombs. All right, number 1, and these are all quotations. People wrote them down and put them on here. It kind of makes sense. Miguel.
Just real quick, I'd like to throw out there, if we had some kind of body soap people that we could advertise right now, it would go great.
Yeah. Like Dr. something or
Squatch.
other. That one. Dr. Squatch. This would be perfect. While we were showering with your soap, we had these thoughts. I mean, other people did. Anyway. All right. Number 1. It kind of makes sense that the target audience for fidget spinners lost interest in them so quickly. Miguel.
I think it's funny because I have ADHD, so I think it's funny.
Well, Miguel has a fidget spinner.
So
That's why I said Miguel. You have a fidget spinner. Did you lose interest in it?
it's still sitting here somewhere.
In a drawer
So,
somewhere.
yes. So, yes, you lost interest in it.
No, there's been times where I'm here at the podcast and you don't see it, but I'm spinning it because John won't shut up.
Okay.
I have-
Number 2. This one's kind of bad. The Olympics is the only time where you hear great execution by North Korea and it seems okay.
Oh my god!
That's terrible. All right. This spring forward thing would be a lot more popular if we moved the clocks ahead at 2 p.m. on Monday.
Yeah.
There's truth.
Mm-hmm.
The object of golf is to play the least amount of golf.
Agreed. Yes.
I mean, Joe and I learned you should limit how much golf you play, so makes sense.
Right.
All right. Number 5. Since there are 3,600 seconds in an hour, and most people make less than $36 an hour, their time is worth less than a penny per second. It's literally worth your time to pick up a penny from the ground.
That takes more than 1 second.
6. Watching a graduation ceremony is like sitting through a movie that's entirely end credits.
Okay.
And it
7.
has its own theme song.
Yeah.
It does.
7. Anybody that questions why you are shoveling 6 inches of snow in the middle of a snowstorm hasn't shoveled 12 inches of snow at the end of a snowstorm.
Or 18.
Or any number.
Right.
5 days worth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Number 8. Peer pressure as adult is seeing your neighbor mow their lawn.
Or paint their house.
Any sort of house chore.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9. A different version of you exists in the minds of everyone who knows you. 10. If Apple manufactured clothing, they'd probably have all the belt loops on their jeans a different size than normal, so you'd also have to buy an Apple belt.
Oh my god.
It's the truth.
11. Airports should have small movie theaters for layovers. They would make a killing.
Hell yeah.
12. There should be a reality show where flat earthers have to find the edge of the world.
Yes.
And then we push them off.
Yeah. All right. 13. There should be a millennial edition of Monopoly where you just walk around the board paying rent, never able to buy anything.
I mean, it's true.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Or complaining about how you never mind.
You can't
Also,
afford anything.
No, let's hear it. Here, Joe. Bring the sauce. Let's hear it.
Nope.
I want to know what you had. God damn it.
What? No, I was gonna say spend the whole time complaining about how much you deserve, but don't really do anything to get paid doing anything.
Yeah.
I deserve more, but I don't want to work
deserve
for it.
his money.
Mm-hmm.
Echo.
I want equal pay.
All right. 14. Accidentally liking someone's post while snooping through their profile is the digital equivalent of stepping on a twig while sneaking through the forest.
Crap. I'm like
15. If humans could fly, we'd consider it exercise and never do it. Maybe. I don't think that one's necessarily true.
you can run.
I don't.
We consider it exercise. You don't do
So
it.
it depends on what sort of act you have to do to fly. Like if you have to flap your wings to fly,
Yeah. Or if
Then
you like have
people
to run
wouldn't
down
do
the
it.
runway to like
Yeah,
get
I think
speed.
that's a given. I think you gotta flap your arms there.
yeah. And it also depends on how fast it is. Like if you can flap your wings and fly faster than a car, then sure. If I could run faster than a car, I'd run more. I can't run faster than a car, so there's no need to run.
You got to run about like 10 miles per hour and then start flapping your wings is kind of what I heard. That's how you start
You have to
flying.
wear your underwear on the outside of your pants. Then you can fly.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that too.
Yeah.
And also be a little
All right.
bitch.
And I guess, according to certain things, be bisexual now. So
Yeah.
All right.
congratulations.
16.
It'll make you fly.
Go to bed, you'll feel better in the morning is the human version of did you turn it off and turn it back on again?
Okay.
17. When you drink alcohol, you're just borrowing happiness from tomorrow. And
I mean,
18,
if you drink too much, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 18. Your shadow is a confirmation that light has traveled nearly 93 million miles unobstructed, only to be deprived of reaching the ground in the final few feet thanks to you.
So tomorrow, go outside and flip off the sun.
There you go.
Fuck you, son.
Fuck you, light.
You establish dominance over light.
There we go. I own the light.
And that is 18 funny shower thoughts.
And also, the light is slowly killing you
Yeah.
if you absorb too much of it. So
And that wraps up The More You Know this week.
Thank you, John and Joe, for that last part there.
But what isn't slowly killing you?
well, like they say, the second you're born, you're slowly dying.
Do you think video games are
Morbid.
killing us?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't.
I don't know if they're directly killing us.
I actually saw a study that old people that play video games actually live a little bit longer. They extend their life expectancy when they're old.
Really?
Prevents them from getting Alzheimer's.
That's cool. Hey,
So-
Boomer light.
Yeah,
hell
I'll
yeah.
take that. I'll take Boomer Light.
Joe's a boomer.
Okay,
light.
Boomer light.
There we go.
Oh man. All right. We're going to jump into our what the fucks for the week. Do you guys have any what the fucks?
Hey, I do.
God damn. All right, Miguel.
I had to make sure I vocalized it, otherwise no one can see you raise your head.
No, it's cool. Yeah, audio works. This is true.
It's
And now it's time for our What the Fucks for the week.
it's getting fucking cold, and I don't want to turn on my heater yet. So I've been
Winter's coming.
back into my game room where I can keep the heat in a small area instead of heating my whole house.
All I hear is wham, 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 a bitch.
It's
Sorry,
getting
Miguel.
cold.
I have
God,
a
you're
small-
being an
I
asshole
built-
today. What
I'm
is
sorry.
your problem?
I don't know. I'm feeling feisty. I built a
Clearly.
small room, so I only had to heat a little bit. So, I'm way ahead of you. I just
mean,
did it first.
I have my small room that gets too hot in the summer, so that's why I moved out there. So now it's time to move back into my small room.
Monkey said, "Put on a jacket, you lazy bitch."
Miguel, I sympathize with you.
I sympathize.
Yes, that word.
Sympathize.
I literally built a room in my garage so that I could stay warm.
Yes.
So, I sympathize with you.
But yeah, I'm just saying it's getting cold. It's getting nippy, guys.
And we're
Time
actually
for
supposed to get a half inch tonight of snow.
Ah,
name?
Thank you for clarifying.
Seriously, I'm not like. That's yeah. You can ask Monkey to do the weather report. Yeah. Flagstaff's supposed to get a half inch up to maybe an inch or 2 inch on the mountain.
Thanks for ruining my night.
Hope you not have to go nowhere tomorrow.
I don't. I had to go Wednesday.
Okay.
Another what the fuck. I saw Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and there were portions of the movie that I felt could have had some more context. And with the movie only being an hour and 35 minutes, I mean, I think they could have put more into that movie for sure. But I'm not saying it was a bad movie. I'm just saying, what the fuck, you could have... We don't make 90-minute movies anymore. Come on. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Sony does.
True. Sony does. Yeah. Stop being lazy. Give us more content. Fucks. That's it.
Nice. Cool. Any other what the fucks? Anybody else?
I have one.
Okay.
So my wife and I, we celebrated our anniversary a bit early because we had a gift card. Hold on. Let me explain it. We had a gift card. Yeah, just a little bit. We had a gift card to a restaurant in King County, which is a different county that we live in. And this county that the restaurant is in, King County, they're going to start requiring vaccination passports.
Wow.
Before our anniversary comes around, and we're not fans of that idea, but that's beside the point. It's a different topic. So we wanted to use our gift card before they started requiring vaccination passports. Miguel,
is a vaccination passport just showing them your card?
Yeah.
Multipass.
I don't know. I got a shot, Monkey. It's none of their business what medical decision I make. So anyway, we wanted to use it before then. So we celebrated our vacation, our anniversary a little bit early. So anyway, my what the fuck is this food? The food was delicious. It was a $98 steak. It was a 30-ounce ribeye with bone-in ribeye. We had a gift card.
Okay.
We had a gift card.
That's good.
What was your gift card, like $2? $20 gift card, and you spent like $200?
It was $120.
Okay.
To this restaurant. I'm not going to say their name because maybe one day they'll sponsor us. That'd be pretty amazing.
So you got
but anyway, so the
$22.
steak was amazing. The mashed potatoes were amazing. The salad was good. The clam chowder was amazing. My what the fuck is after all that really good food, we ordered a creme brulee. And it was probably the worst creme brulee I've ever had.
Oh.
That might be going a little far. It was like gelatin. It's like they put gelatin in it in order to make it stay. Like my wife makes creme brulee and it is fucking amazing.
So it was like artificial.
It just like it was like Jello, but like cream Jello.
Weird.
So like flan.
It was really
It's like flan.
It was like it had the consistency of like a breakfast casserole, like an egg casserole kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
A quiche?
Yeah, quiche, but without the crust. What is that called? I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, so it was very disappointing. So it was like, my what the fuck is, after all of that really good food, like they could, if they had nailed the creme brulee, it just would have been just the cherry on top of that dinner, but they did not, and it was very disappointing. I kind of made a little bit of a letdown at the end of the night. So that's my what the fuck. What the fuck, restaurant, you do great in everything else. Figure out your goddamn creme brulee. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yes.
Joe?
I mean, what the fuck? Yeah. What the fuck? NFL. Not really NFL, but just
no, NFL. How dare you let the Cardinals be 5-0? This is bullshit. This scripted garbage.
It's rigged. They're just spooling them up for a huge letdown. That's all.
Oh my god! Why are you guys so mad? It was salty, man. Why are you so salty? What the fuck?
No, I told Miguel for 6 to 8 weeks.
I told Miguel what I think my prediction is what's going to happen. He didn't like it.
Okay.
But my prediction would possibly be an NFC matchup with them boys against them Cards, and the Cards lose to them boys in the playoffs.
Ew.
That's fucking.
Ew.
I was drinking. I thought it was funny. We were talking, and I was like, "Yeah, this is what's gonna happen." So,
And I looked at him, and I'm like, Joe, that's fucking gross.
that's fucking gross.
I would rather have the Cardinals win than the Cowboys.
That's what I
know.
said too.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
but
And
anyway,
thank you.
But my what the fuck is,
Don't be happy with that decision, Chris. It's like here and here.
I don't care.
It's not like
You just-
Cardinals over
you-
the Cowboys.
you
It's
just-
like Cowboys Cardinals.
I don't give a fuck. You're a Seahawk
right there.
fan, and you just said Cardinals. So thank you, John. Thank you, John.
That's
No, you
just-
should be thanking the Cowboys for being so hated.
Hey,
Dude, you should be thanking.
hey,
Don't thank John.
Thank you, Cowboys too. But on top of that, for the Seahawks fan, that's great. I'm not gonna say shit. I'm just here to represent. That's all. But go on, keep going. I want to hear this. I'm interested.
yeah, you're just interested because you want to laugh. That's all.
I'm not laughing
yeah,
at shit, dude.
But just my what the fuck is just like that warm, comfortable feeling of disappointment that I haven't felt in
Oh,
what
fuck.
3 or 4 years. It's back. I miss this feeling. I miss
Oh,
this
God.
feeling of well, there's always next year.
It's kind of like eating a warm soup when it's raining and stuff like that. It's
I
like-
know.
It's comforting,
like,
right?
It's you're
like-
describing Chris's whole life.
I've
Jesus.
I've
Not
never
going, but
I've never been here. That's why I'm humble. I'm not talking shit. I've
No, I
never
know.
been here.
I get it.
So
I get
I'm
it.
here. I go ahead. This is great. You know?
No, but I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Like,
That's
what
what
is
the whole-
going on?
that's what the whole world is going on.
Is this truly rigged?
No, it's
Like,
not.
I'm
No.
trying to find out.
It's a
Well, you
professional
look at
sport,
you look at the Browns game. 2 blown pass interference calls, and for some reason, a team that has over 500 yards total in the game and scores over 40 points, and they still lose.
Look. I give you this though, okay? The Chargers and the Cleveland, they're fucking awesome right now. They're on fire and they're going off, and I believe the officiating right now is fucked up. The officiating, I've seen a lot of games and it's been awful. It's been really bad. So any of those officiating calls to me could change those type of teams playing each other. That could determine the win or loss of that game because, the Chargers have been on fire and Cleveland, to be honest, like our next game, I'm going to be like, holy shit, if we lose, they're badass right now. So we're all banged up too. So I'm just saying right now, with officiating right now has been screwed up across the board to every single team, regardless of what's going on. I've seen shit calls regardless. So yeah, I feel you on that whole feeling of being rigged and all that shit. But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's really weird.
I'm not saying by the players by any means, but I mean, like, if the NFL has any control, the only way they can control it is with the refs. And I feel that is what's like, that's the one thing that always crosses my mind. It's like, okay, we let them, play easy this time. Next time, let's throw flags if they sneeze in the wrong direction.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
No,
John,
I get
you
it.
had,
John?
Mine's a question. How many regular season games are there now?
17.
17.
17.
18?
Okay, so I want to say, as much shit as I give Chris, I want the Cardinals to do well. I hope they go 15-2, with the 2 losses being to the Seahawks.
Okay.
Because my season is fucked.
I'll take that.
They're saying the Seahawks might pick up. They're looking at Cam Newton.
Okay, my season is still fucked.
You could trade for Deshaun Watson.
You don't like Geno Smith?
It's not Russell Wilson.
I'll get it. I get it. No, I
It's
get
not
it.
the same.
I get
I
it.
mean, I hope he does really well. I'm not counting on it though.
Okay.
I think that would be a serious candidate. Like whoever the owner, I don't know the owners of the Seahawks, but they need to seriously look at so I don't know the extremities of Deshaun Watson, like why he's not playing, if it's just because of money.
Yeah.
But if you had the opportunity,
I was looking. Yeah.
and you could plug and play any quarterback into that system, I would put Deshaun Watson in there before Cam Newton
He's way
in
better.
a heartbeat.
He's way better than Cam Newton. He's way better than Geno. that's a perfect fit for that. And I would legit, Arizona would be shitting their pants. I'd be like, holy fuck. Once he comes back, we're fucked. He's young. He's ready to roll. He's primed. He's good. He's a good football player. Regardless of whatever he did, if his allegations get all like Bill Cosby and he gets crazy and stuff, then maybe it's not a good signing. But if he does,
Monkey says Watson has 22 criminal charges of sexual assault against him.
Oh my lord! Don't sign him.
Yeah,
Joey.
I think it's time to get Kaepernick back in the game.
Did you see that glow that went by Joe? Was that a bug? What was that went by you?
That
Ghost.
I swear to God, dude, I looked up and there is nothing floating around me right now.
I thought I just healed you a new world right now, like ba-doom. Like the little glow ball shot at you. That's
like
weird.
that could have been some kind of ghost orb. There's nothing floating above me right now. There's nothing, no fuzz, no nothing. What the fuck was that?
What were we talking about just now? That was a good
Doesn't
thing.
matter anymore.
It was a good
Deshaun
thing.
Watson?
The Seahawks should get Colin Kaepernick back. Call it Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, there goes the power.
I think at this point he's past his prime.
No.
Oh man,
Right.
it's a good callback, Joe. I like that.
But anyway, all of that to say, I hope the Cardinals do well. I'll still give you shit. But
Thank
I
you,
hope
John.
the Cardinals do well this year. They're off to a great start, and
I appreciate
they got a
it.
chance.
I appreciate it. We look good. We're pretty banged up right now. I mean, Max Williams was on. Our tight end looked amazing. That guy looked just amazing, and then he fucked his knee up on that. And it was just rough, dude. That guy's done. So our tight end's done.
That being said, I still hope we beat you.
I'll take
I'm not going to root for you to beat the Seahawks. I hope the Seahawks to beat you. I just hope for you to beat everybody else.
I take the 15-2 all day if that's what it's going to be. But it's not, and I don't know. I think Seahawks are kind of a break. I don't want to say anything, to be honest. Nothing's here being said. I wish you luck too, John, and Geno Smith, and hopefully Russell Wilson gets his finger fixed.
We'll see what happens. Well, 6 to 8 weeks.
The Rams always, all I have to say is about this, the Rams always fuck somebody up. If it's not the Cardinals, it's somebody in our division. The Rams like to go and break somebody. And this time it happened to be Russell. And I don't know, Monkey, what did you say about Kyler last week? I just want to bring that up a little bit. Did you say Kyler wanted to get hurt last week? And then all of a sudden, here's your quarterback? I'm just going to, we'll move on. We'll move on. Do you guys have any other
So much for being humble. There it goes out the window.
It's not out the window.
Yeah, right.
No. He was talking smack, and I just said, hey, here we go. So.
But anyway, my original what the fuck was just what the fuck Chiefs. I got that warm feeling of disappointment back, and it's like, what can they do? What are they going to do? I don't know. There's a lot of couch coaches out there that have plans, but I guess I'm just going to have to sit back and trust Andy Reid. And I guess they're at the point now where, there's like one extra wild card slot. And do we try and fit it in?
I hear squeaking.
Yeah, I do too. It's not from me.
And I'm not moving.
I think it's Joe's mic when he talks. Oh, okay.
Fuck you,
Yes,
Joe.
that.
It's his pen. What the fuck?
I didn't know you could hear it. Actually, anyway.
Crap.
But yeah, that's I'm just gonna have to. I'm not. I can't be a couch coach, and I just have to hope for the best. At this point, I mean, we can try for wild card. Obviously, the Bills put a spanking on us. We have no defense, but anyway, and we lost a running back. John.
So this feels like a lot like the situation the Seahawks were in after we won their Super Bowl. We went back to the Super Bowl, but then it seems like everybody figured out Russell Wilson, and I think that's kind of what's happening for the Chiefs. Everybody has figured out Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
And in order to keep Russell Wilson and some of those key players, the Seahawks had to let go of some really good players like Steve Hutchinson, the left guard. Or tackle. Anyway, one of our linemen is one of the best linemen in the league. He's in the Hall of Fame now. But we had to let him go in order to save money. And I mean, that kind of stuff happens. And once they figure out your star player, then it's like, all right, now you got to really fight to get in there.
I mean, it's not like we don't have a problem. Not we. The Chiefs don't have a problem scoring points. That's not a problem.
No.
The defense is a problem. We need to stop giving up so many points and stop doing stupid turnovers with trying to get crazy passes in and all this stuff. We just need to play fundamental football. Everything should be fine. So I'm hoping I'm trusting Andy Reid's going to get him back on track. Yeah, because if not, there's going to be some heads rolling. I know that for fucking sure. Especially the Hunts, and they're not going to just stick around and say, "Oh, well, we went to 2 Super Bowls, won, lost the other horribly, and then just turned to a shit team." So, shut up, John.
Really?
Shut up, John. John.
What? You really just described my team.
Oh, okay.
Like, we went.
Yeah, but we weren't on the 1 yard line and decided to throw it. So the Super Bowl we lost was just a complete shit show because we had no offensive line. So it was Patrick Mahomes running for his life.
And you don't throw it when you have Marshawn Lynch. Just saying.
Yeah. I fucking know. Don't have to tell me that.
Oh my God, Miguel.
Moving along.
Yeah, moving along.
Yeah, moving along. I just want to I have to say one more thing. Here's my what the fuck. And this kind of ties along with the whole football stuff. We just got said no to BetQL and a couple other no's to some other football fantasy stuff where we could try to sell their betting and stuff like that going on here as a sponsor. So, I mean, that topic right there, we could have integrated some sort of sponsor for betting in the NFL, but their loss.
Was that timed right? What the fuck was that?
Oh, it's Monday night.
Wait, whose phone was that?
Not mine.
It was perfect. Hey, it couldn't have got any better than that. We're going to move right on down to our...
I think Miguel, did you have another what the fuck?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, shit. Go on,
That's
Miguel.
why I asked if I was okay to keep moving along.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then...
Go on, Miguel. You're good.
What the fuck? People for ethical treatment of animals. PETA.
People eating tasty animals?
Yes.
Right?
What the fuck, PETA?
Yeah,
Joe knows what I'm going to say right here. PETA is having an issue with Far Cry 6 because there's cockfighting in it.
This game's already... Oh, my God.
It's a fucking video game. They're not even real roosters. They're not real chickens. There's no unethicalness to the cockfights because it portrays violence towards animals. But you're okay with me shooting the guy that's walking across the street in Far Cry?
You okay with me setting him on fire and watching him scream?
Yes.
Fucking, you okay with me sicking an alligator and using an alligator to kill somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off, PETA.
Right.
They're stupid.
Good luck with that. They're not. You can't cancel video games. Good luck.
Yeah, that's a huge...
If you can't cancel games like GTA, you're not going to cancel Far Cry.
Nothing. Yeah, not even...
Fuck out of here.
You can't fucking cancel hackers in Call of Duty. You're not going to cancel anything. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck outta here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Give your balls a tug tip. Fuck
God
off.
damn it. Get the fuck... Fuck that guy. All right.
Fucking idiots.
God.
Tom, don't repeat what you hear.
Tom, don't say that. Don't be at school.
Sorry,
man.
I forgot that your kids listen.
No, don't worry about it. I just have to throw it in there because I know he listens to the
He's
podcast.
going to be at school like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he's going to tell his teacher.
He's going to be like, Dad, get the... Joe says something dumb. Dad, get the fuck out of here.
No, I'll be like, yeah, right, let's go.
Like, excuse me?
No, man.
What did you say?
Hulk smash!
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Good shit, boys. All right, let's move on down to our main topic this week. We do want to talk about the Battlefield 2042 beta that was out just this last weekend. And then after that, you guys want to dabble on some others, Avengers and Far Cry 6 as well. So, all right, let's jump.
Headline: Battle 2042 beta broken but fun.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's broken.
Yeah.
It is very fun, though. But let's jump right into it. Go on.
Yeah, so according to EA, this beta build is from months ago. It's not like recent what they have ready to go because the game comes out in a month. This is apparently from 2 months ago. And yeah, it's fucking pretty broken. John fell through the map. Joe got stuck a couple times. I had to Joe, can you kill yourself and I'll revive you? That worked.
I went through the
Did you
map.
get in the car once? Oh no, that was a TikTok we saw on Warzone. Never mind.
Yeah, and then what happened to you? John got stuck in an area that he couldn't get out of, and I'm like, use your grapple hook, fucking dummy.
Oh yeah, you did it.
Yeah.
Because
I was stuck
spawned
there
on
too.
me, and you're like, "Where did you bring us?"
I'm like, where the fuck are we? Grapple hook. Good thing I got this.
Yeah,
class.
I forgot I had it.
I mean, yeah, it's a beta. It is pretty fucking broken.
Mhm.
So the hope is that they're telling the truth, and it is a beta or a build from 2 months ago. Because if they're trying to fix what that was for a game that's coming out in a month, good
There
luck.
goes.
It's going to be broken when it comes out.
It's gonna be gnarly.
But-
yeah.
I mean, I've historically had issues with Battlefield and the TTK on Battlefield, but I think I've been conditioned away from that because of Warzone. The time to kill in Battlefield 2042, it felt good. It didn't feel like I was unloading a whole mag into somebody to kill them. Whereas historically in Battlefield, I felt that way. I'm like, this motherfucker won't die. Yeah, it's. I'm gonna say the same thing I said about Halo. It's Battlefield.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's-
agreed. Yeah,
it's
for
what
sure.
it is. Yeah, it feels like the old Battlefield 4 that we used to love so much before they went to World War II and back to all this and cops and robbers and all that other shit that they did. I'm enjoying it. The thing that I didn't care for, and I don't know if it's just me, I think Joe also had this issue. Not having played Battlefield in a while, the flight mechanics felt super wonky and off. Like, I used to be able to fly in Battlefield okay, but I feel like they changed it, and it's either it's because I haven't played it in years, or they made some different tweaks to it, but I could not fucking fly for shit.
The flight controls in the game are not intuitive. They make no sense.
It's like the right stick is the yaw, and then the left stick is the what is it? The speed elevation. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a little weird.
It
like,
makes no sense.
what?
It feels
Yeah.
wonky for sure.
So, yeah, I did definitely try to go in and change the settings for the flying, and they had standard, which is what you start out with. They had Southpaw, and then they had custom, but I didn't see an option to edit custom, so I look forward to correcting my flight controls when the game actually comes out, for sure. Chris.
I mean, adding some cons to this game too is just throwing your attachments on the fly was legit awesome with this game. That update for this game where you could put your attachments
You mean
on,
pros?
yeah.
You said throwing cons
No.
to the game.
I was talking about your like other than the cons. Let's go to the pros. Sorry, yeah.
Okay. The way you said it made it sound like you were talking about negative things.
Sorry,
Oh.
no. Sorry for the pros of the game. Yeah, for sure. Those attachments that you can throw on the fly was legit. I was like, wow, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, being able to put the attachments on your guns.
And for them to actually have a statistic impact was even better.
Yes.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that. I thought it was just going to be like, okay, cool, I get zoom in, but are they actually going to affect the statistics of the game of the gun? And they do, and that's really great. I enjoyed that.
It's like close range, long range. So
Bullet,
for the for the marksman rifle, I don't know if it was just me or if it's dependent on what faction you're on, but like I had a certain scope on my marksman rifle when I was playing on Friday. Then I played on Saturday and I tried to attach that same scope and it was a fucking like ACOG site. So I don't know if, but then I picked up someone else's gun and they had the scope that I wanted on that gun. So I was a little confused on that. I'm wondering if it was faction based or team based because I think I was US Friday and then I kept ending up being Russia on Saturday. But like I was trying to get the gun I wanted and I could not get the build I wanted. Plus the beta sniper rifle, not the marksman. Fuck that scope. I hated that scope. It was too big of a crosshair and couldn't see shit. Joe.
Yeah, I did want to add on there. It's going to take us a little bit getting used to bullet drop.
Yeah.
I mean, with Call of Duty, you're just like, oh, broke him. Found him.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not going to be like that. I mean, you're going to have to, account for that bullet drop and, watch it. So I'm happy that it's back because this is a Battlefield that we've, like you said, we've missed this since Battlefield 4. We haven't had any Battlefield like this since Battlefield 4, which was, in my opinion, the best Battlefield to date. I didn't get a chance to experience the hurricane. The weather the weather got kind of bad and rainy, but the hurricane never came. The rocket was kind of cool. The launching of the rocket was neat. Yeah, I liked it. I really enjoyed it. I missed it. I'm welcoming it, and I can't wait for it to come out.
So just on a side note, another thing I noticed, Joe, going back to attachments, I believe that if you run out of ammo with one attachment, you can switch your attachments and you'll have ammo again.
Oh, really?
Was that just a glitch in the beta? Or...
It could have been, but no. I mean, so you have different rounds, like you have armor-piercing rounds and stuff depending on what attachment you put for like your mag. And I switched it, and I had a different quantity in my reserves after that. So, just a side note. Okay. Something we can check out when it drops. John?
I felt like the hitbox was significantly smaller. Like, I felt like the Warzone hitbox is a little bit bigger than it is in Battlefield. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know.
I kind of feel like I need more time to figure out if that hitbox is smaller or larger, just for the fact that I didn't spend enough time playing multiplayer and hitting targets. Maybe just because I suck, but that's, here nor there. There you go.
I didn't feel like it was much different, John, but that could have also been the fact that I'm not trying to take down 250 points of health like I've been doing for the past 2 years, so that could be part of it.
Okay. I just felt like sniping in Warzone, if you get anywhere near them, it registers a hit.
Sniping definitely, because they're totally different. Yeah.
In Battlefield is much smaller for sniping. At least that's how it seemed to me. Much smaller for sniping.
I think part of that also is we're used to Warzone where for the most part, our bullets are going pretty straight. Sure, 500 meters are dropping a little bit, like that much.
Well, but I mean, it depends on which gun you're using, though.
Right, but I mean, like we use the HDR and to shoot someone.
But I also started using the K whatever.
Oh, yeah, that thing drops a lot sooner.
Yeah,
but I mean, we're accustomed to that game, and we know where we're gonna hit when we're sniping from a really far distance. Whereas playing Battlefield, and the bullets travel, I feel, slightly slower than they do in Warzone. So,
agreed.
I mean, you have a lot more arc to your bullet in Battlefield.
Yes.
Because I kept missing shots. Mm-hmm. As well as those opponents are moving a lot more before the bullet gets to them in comparison to Warzone.
Yeah, it's like the bullet drop has to be accounted for in Battlefield a lot more than Call of Duty, for sure.
Joe.
Again, that's with the equipment that we were given. Mm-hmm. So there could be a different version, a different sniper rifle in the final release of the game, to where you have that velocity and you don't have to worry about bullet drop as much. Mm-hmm. I think they're still going to account for bullet drop to add the realism into it, but I think that they may have numerous amount of guns, and the way Battlefield has done it in the past, depending on your level, is depending on what gun you unlock. So the more you level up, the more guns you unlock. So I don't know. Here you go.
Yeah, and I imagine your attachments can modify that as well, because some stuff that's like you won't shoot as far or you won't do as much damage depending on what attachment you had. So, and to that point, yes, you can unlock guns. There were additional stuff that I was able to unlock. I only unlocked like 3 more guns, and I didn't really use them. One was broken. It was an AR, and the attachments were broken. You had to keep re-equipping them every time you spawned. But what I'm imagining they'll do with the full release, because they had to have like a loadout-esque screen, I would imagine, in the menu. So swapping those components on the fly, they're not just going to give you 2 barrels, 2 magazine types, 2 scopes. I think you're going to be able to decide what attachments you want in that quick swap menu. And I think there's going to be a lot more attachments than what we were seeing.
So you were saying you can be able to preset the menu to be like, okay, I know on the fly I want this site and this site and this site, and get rid of all these other site options that I have. Yeah, I like that. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
basically, you can make like in Call of Duty, you have your
loadout.
loadout, but you can make a customized like swappable menu for each loadout you have.
Yeah, you preset your quick menu. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Hell yeah.
cool. I like that idea.
Yeah, and I can't praise the swappable attachments enough.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really nice when I had an AR,
Mhm.
being able to shoot someone from range, but then knowing, oh, I'm going up this building, I'm going up a bunch of stairs, and if I run into somebody and need something more close combat, you can change out all your stuff for that. Because I mean, you only get one gun and a sidearm, so
Yeah.
I think it's a fantastic idea, Chris.
I like how the button layout for the controller was good for this quick menu. So you would hit the left bumper, and then if you had like what was it, X, it would move over to the left, and the more you hit X would go farther over to the left to change your menu, and then if you hit Y, it would change the top menu of the quick menu, and if you hit B, it would go over to your right. I just liked how that setup was. It was pretty solid how you would just it was very quick, and it makes it very quick thinking while you're playing during the game on the fly. So
once you figure it out.
yeah, once you figure it out, it's very quick. Once you figure that out, you're like, oh shit, I could do this pretty quick.
One thing that I did notice though is that, and maybe it's because it is the beta, if you have more than 2 attachments, like for your sight,
Yeah.
the top one is you only can see half of it, and then if you have more than that up there, then you can't see all of it. I noticed for me, I could only see half of the top one. If there were 3 attachments for the sight, I could only see half of the top one.
I saw the
I couldn't
full...
see the whole thing. So, and it didn't bother me because I didn't care. I wasn't going to use that one anyway.
Maybe it's your FOV setting, because I noticed that they did have a field of view setting in the options on the console. So it could have been that
issue.
I didn't have it either.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have that.
Or
either.
maybe you set your screen for too large when you did the initial setup. Okay.
No,
But yeah, I didn't.
It had to put the things in the corner,
Yep.
Yeah.
and I set it to where the edge of my screen is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I moved my FOV out a little bit too, so I didn't have that issue that I noticed.
So maybe another bug.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't affect me. I just noticed. It was something I noticed. I was like, oh, I can't see all of that one. I mean, I'm not going for that one anyway, but I can't see all of it.
Yeah. Interesting. Huh. You guys got anything else to add to 2042?
It's like Miguel said. It feels like Battlefield. It reminds me a lot of was it World War II one that we played? Was it Battlefield 5?
Battlefield
5.
1. That was Battlefield 5.
5.
Wasn't
Battlefield 5.
1 and 5 were both World War II.
See, but I never played 1.
Okay. Battlefield 1 had the giant, I think had the giant blimp. Battlefield 5, Battlefield V or 5, whatever,
V.
was the one that had the story where you could follow the 3 different paths and all that other bullshit.
Yeah, so I remember the beta for Battlefield 5. We played the beta, and
That's what he's talking
basically
about.
you're flying in from all over the place into this one thing. And I remember that this beta feels exactly like that in a modern setting.
Or Battlefield 1 was World War 1. I don't remember. You go.
Yeah, for clarification, John, when I say Battlefield 1, I don't mean Battlefield, the first one that ever came out. I mean Battlefield 6 that was called Battlefield 1 that was about World War 1.
Gotcha.
Just to make sure we're clear, I'm not talking about...
that one.
Yeah.
That's the one with the damn sand map and the horses and...
Mm-hmm. You can ride a camel.
That one.
I think that was the most recent one, right? Because it went 5-1.
Yes, it is. And then they had like
42.
fire. They put Firestorm in there for their fucking battle royale shit and stuff. Yeah.
That has to be the one that John played then, I think.
No, because I had 5. I had V, Battlefield V.
Yes, that's what it is.
And I don't remember the...
Okay. Well then...
Anyway.
Whatever, yeah. Cool. Well, we're going to move on down to Far Cry 6 now. And I know all 3 of you guys have played this game. What are your guys' impressions on this, and how is it so far?
Yeah.
Are you clapping, or what's going
I'm
on?
clapping.
Okay.
I'm not
He's clapping
masturbating.
his
I'm
cheeks.
clapping.
He's clapping his
I'm
cheeks.
not clapping. No, I'm not spanking it. Jesus. For you
I'm gonna
audio
go first.
listeners, John wants to go first.
I want to go first because I don't know if you guys have the same opinion or not. I might take heat for it. I enjoy Far Cry, and this is Far Cry. It's basically, to me, it's the same story as all the other Far Cries I've played in a different location. It's the same idea. You're a person, you're trying to take down a regime to get out of wherever you are. That's what it feels like, because that's what it is. It's the same as New World. It's the same as Far Cry 5. And I played a little bit of Far Cry 3, and it's the same idea there. Now, I love it. I'm not complaining. I really enjoy going through that and experiencing the different story, but the theme is the same. And that's Far Cry, in my experience, and I enjoy it. The graphics are great. And so far, I'm really enjoying playing the story and experiencing it.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you. I mean, it's the same thing as like we've said last week. It's Halo. We said this week, it's Battlefield. It's fucking Far Cry. We can say the same thing about Assassin's Creed. All of the Assassin's Creed play the same.
Yeah.
So, yes, it is Far Cry. I'm not going to disagree with you on that. And yeah, you're good. I love it's a story that pits you up against, a regime or a dictator or whatever, but there's a few tweaks in it this go round.
All the same.
Right. But those key tweaks are what make Far Cry 6, in my opinion, above the others.
Is one of those tweaks the horses?
Yes and no. I mean, I got on like one horse, got off of it, whatever, shot it in the face and whatever. I'm done.
I've run over a couple.
But no, I mean, it's just like the modifications that they allow you to add to your gun, and it's not just like, oh, hey, I'm picking up or I'm unlocking a suppressor. I'm actually fucking putting a plastic bottle with duct tape and an oil filter on the end of a gun. And if you notice you use it so often, like 3 or 4 shots, it stops working and it catches fire.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's those small tweaks that it's like, oh, hey, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But it's Far Cry. I mean, there's a reason why we play the title, because it's that title. But Giancarlo Esposito, like the motion capture, just his presence in the game. I think he's probably, I don't know, at this point, the way I'm playing, I think he's topping the list. As I'm going along, he's slowly moving up and up, higher and higher on the list of being like the greatest Far Cry villains. So that's just my opinion. But
I don't think I played it enough, but I look forward to seeing what Joe's talking about. Because honestly, where I'm at in the game, I'm kind of like, I haven't really seen him too much. Yeah, you see him like in the opening scenes and whatnot, but I haven't really seen him too much since.
But once you start doing more and more on the map, you start,
Right. For me, visually, slightly unimpressed. I thought the in-game graphics of like people's faces and stuff are a little flat. Personally, sure, the cutscenes look great, but I felt like the actual graphic fidelity of the characters within the game are a little flat, not what I expected for my Series X. But I mean, yeah, it feels good once you get used to it. I say once you get used to it because after playing Battlefield and Warzone, like the sensitivity and the movement feels really weird, kind of like when you're switching from like Modern Warfare to Black Ops. There's always this just feels a little different. But I mean, yeah, it's fun. I really enjoy that they threw some other stuff in there. Like you can go to the commander board and you can send people out on missions and make choices during those missions. Like, okay, go in stealthy or go in guns blazing. And there's consequences on those. Like if you go in stealthy, it's going to cost you this resource. If you go in guns blazing, you could lose up to 1 person from your squad of 6 or whatever. And then those are your people resources and your commanders. I did one of those yesterday. It was my first experience with it, and I just thought it was a really cool addition to it.
That's awesome.
Have you guys run any of those?
I don't think
not yet.
Have you guys done cockfighting yet?
No.
Joe, do you have the Sub-Zero and Scorpion?
Yep.
Made my day. Really
Yeah,
did.
I saw that because in the Uplay menu you have, I think it's like Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and then
Toasty and Frosty.
Toasty and Frosty, and then there's like 2 others that they have in the Uplay menu that you can unlock for free, and they're just cosmetic add-ons. Yeah, I mean, Chris,
I have a question about that cockfighting stuff too. Just like, are those birds like wearing like Sub-Zero costumes and shit when they're fighting? Is that like kind of?
It's the color of their feathers.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
And where they're feathered, it's like the location of their color from their feathers.
Gotcha. Okay.
So a couple of things I noticed in this game. You guys remember the excitement about balls on horses in Red Dead?
Yeah.
Have you seen a bull? Have you seen the fucking balls on the bulls in Far Cry?
I'm not running around the game looking at bulls.
I wasn't. I was driving and I hit it and I saw these things flying when it flipped over my car.
You should have recorded it.
I did. I will
Oh, really?
Oh, save that.
But no, yeah, I hit a bull and I'm like, what the fuck is. Oh! Giant ass balls on the bull.
That's some balls.
Also, I also felt like Ubisoft was trolling me because I looked at a hill from a distance and there's like this shrub floating off in the distance, and I'm like, the fuck? There's a glitch over there. There's just a tree floating in the middle of nowhere. And then I zoomed in and you can actually see that the tree's like going off the hill and there's the top of the tree, and I was like, oh, it's actually attached. They're fucking with me. Which Ubisoft, this is probably not what their intent was, but they put stuff in their games to fuck with you sometimes. So
Yeah.
I like it. It's fun.
Good game.
I like it too.
Looks good.
You too.
Yeah, I like the fact that they don't give you everything right away. Like, you have to earn it. You have to work for it. Like, all the gun unlocks, like, it costs gunpowder, and you have to find like all these drops and stuff. And yeah, it's cool. I don't know. It's Far Cry. I'm a fan. I love it. If you're not a fan of Far Cry, you're probably not going to like it because it's like John said, it's similar to all the other Far Cries. So you either love it or hate it, but I love it.
It's okay. This time next week, it'll be too grindy for some of us. Who will it be? Will it be me? Will it be John? Will it be Joe? I don't know.
No.
It's too grindy.
It's Far Cry. Plays like Far Cry.
It plays like Far Cry. I'm used to it. I'm like, okay, what do I have to collect now?
To be fair, I did beat 5 and New World. So
To be fair, I never played New World. I beat 5, but I never played New World. That's with the twins, right?
Yeah, there's no.
Yeah.
I
never played that one.
It's okay to skip that one.
I enjoyed
It's not okay to skip 3.
You get to. Can I say? Can I say what you get to do at the end, Miguel? Is it a spoiler?
Of what?
What,
John?
New World?
Yeah.
I'm not
New
going to
Dawn.
play it.
You get to kill the father. So that's like closure from Far Cry 5. I did it because it put closure on Far Cry 5.
I mean, yeah, it was an extension of Far Cry 5, was it not? Was it a full price game or was it like
Yeah,
30
I don't
bucks?
think-
it was a full price game.
Look.
But it was like
Yeah,
Primal in that it was just a reskin version of a previous Far Cry.
Yeah,
Because
but it was
literally-
also set in the exact same environment.
Yeah. It was just reskinned.
Yeah,
Which
as
they
it
did
was
with
like post-nuclear fallout.
Well, they did the same thing with Far Cry 4, I believe it was, and Far Cry Primal. It was 4 was like in Asian mountain area, I forget what it's called. Malaysia.
Thailand.
But then they did Primal, which was like 10,000 BC, and it was just the same map, just reskinned. So
I mean, at least with Far Cry 5 and New World, it's the same location. So they reskinned it, but it's because it's Far Cry 5 is before the nuclear fallout and all of the things that happened, and then the New World is exactly that. It's the same map, but like bright neon colors and deers with 3 heads because of the nuclear fallout.
Far Cry 6. I like it. And the map is fucking huge.
It's huge.
So huge. It was like as soon as I had the ability to like zoom out, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, Joe texted me. He's like, the fucking map. And I'm like, yeah, you don't zoom out. Don't do it.
It's depressing.
It just keeps going and going.
Well, from the first time I could open the map and like see the little island you're on, I'm like, okay, let me zoom out. And zoomed out. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Nice. Heck yeah. Sweet. You guys got anything else you want to add to Far Cry 6? No?
I can't wait to do I got the season pass. I can't wait to do the villains.
Nice.
Yep. They're not currently available. Just heads up.
Because I'll play it as boss.
Cool. All right, we're going to move on down. Do you guys want to just dab on a little bit of the Avengers game that you guys played this week?
Yes, it's Avengers, not Advengers. But,
Avengers.
yeah.
Sorry, I've been drinking. My bad. Avengers.
I was skeptical. Like I said in last week's podcast, I almost bought it, but then it came out, or it was 2 weeks ago. I almost bought it, but then it came out on Game Pass. So I was like, thank you. Been playing it. As long as I can get past the fact that it's not MCU, that was like the first thing I had to get past. Was like the likeness and everything wasn't there, but the characters are still there. It plays a lot like Spider-Man on PS4, or probably Miles Morales on PS5, whatever. But it plays like that. But you're just Cap, Iron Man, Black Widow, Hulk, Thor. But it's cool to play as those characters and do like the iconic moves that they do in the movies, and like Thor's hammer, the lightning, and Hulk smash, and he does the whole Loki thing where he like pounds the guy, picks him up and smash, smash, smash. He does that. So it's really cool. I haven't gotten that far into it. I probably played maybe about 45 minutes of it. So I'm just to where I think the cutscene where what's her name? Miss Marvel. She's getting ready to go out, and I stopped it there because I had to go somewhere. So, but yeah, but I got to play as all the characters, fight against Taskmaster and fight against all the other characters from AIM. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Graphically, it looks good, plays good, but it just feels like a reskinned Spider-Man. It's just the combat system, or it's like the combat system's like Arkham Asylum, Spider-Man. It's like that.
The OG one.
Yeah.
Arkham was the OG one.
Yeah, yes. But it's like that, but with Avengers. So if you liked it and you like that battle system, feel free. I don't know. I might buy it. I don't know. It depends on how far into the game I get. And yeah, I don't know. You go.
Why would you buy it?
To get like the cool add-ons and shit. I'm not going to
just buy those separate.
I can. But if I want to spend the money to go ahead and buy the add-ons, I'm going to spend, buy the game, because once it's taken off a Game Pass, then you just have add-ons on your Xbox with no game. So
what if you have no intent to play it after that?
That's why I said I'm waiting to see if I'm going to buy the add-ons or play it. John?
I did not play Spider-Man, so to me, this is new.
You didn't play Arkham games either?
No.
God, I hate you.
It's okay. I still love you.
Stop playing The Witcher. Like, give up on The Witcher and play the Batman games.
Those are worth it. Yeah.
Arkham Asylum's so good.
I don't know why you think I had not given up on The Witcher so long.
Well, I'm just saying, like, just throw that off the cliff.
Just give it up.
Okay, so
fuck that game. I'm going to play Batman.
Is my external hard drive went kaput.
Yep.
So I have 800 gigabytes of storage on my Xbox, and I have 6 games on there right now. So I have no room.
Delete the Battlefield beta and download the Batman games.
There it is. Booyah!
I just had to delete Black Ops Cold War.
I deleted all Call of Duty off my hard drive.
I did not delete Warzone yet.
Why did you delete Warzone, Joe? You don't want to be friends for the next couple weeks?
Nope. because Battlefield's coming out next month. I'm going to be playing Farcry. Got New World on the PC, so
World.
I'm pretty much done.
We got New World.
With
He's too busy
Warzone
for us, Miguel.
Yeah,
PvP
it's just between
time.
you guys until Battlefield comes out. I told you when Battlefield comes out, that's it. I'm all in.
I don't know. I don't
Anyways.
know. I'm still gonna miss Call of Duty. I'm still gonna want to play Warzone.
Anyways, John, download or delete the Battlefield beta. Buy Batman Arkham City. What is it?
It's on Game Pass.
Is it on Game Pass?
I believe
the updated versions.
I believe they are on Game Pass.
Oh, if it's still on there, fucking yeah, go get it. Go play Arkham Asylum and then maybe Arkham City. Arkham Asylum was my favorite. I mean, they're all good, but Arkham Asylum was the first one, and I've played through that one 5 or 6 times.
All right, I might do
No
that.
cap.
Might do that.
But anyway, sorry, Avengers, John.
I'm enjoying it. I got farther than Joe. I'm playing you after the whole scene of what happens in. They're calling it A-Day. You play as Kamala. What? No, not Kamala.
Yeah.
What is her name?
Yeah, it's Kamala Khan, I think. Or it's no.
Sounds right.
I know what you're thinking, but no, it's yeah. Kamala Khan.
Jojo Monkey.
Are you awake, Monkey?
Monkey!
On.
Miss
Anyway, the
Marvel
girl,
is Kamala Khan. Kamala Khan.
Kamala Khan. Kamala Khan.
Kamala.
Kamala.
whatever.
Kamala.
He's playing Avengers. Yeah, so play as her 5 years later. And so I don't want to spoil what happens, but basically you're running around the city as her trying to make a difference in this story.
Oh.
So you got to go play it so you know what's going on. Should I say what the story is?
Well, yeah, I mean it's A-Day, so Captain America dies, quote unquote, in this explosion, and then the Avengers are done, but AIM takes over.
Yeah.
Which is
So it's no longer Avengers Tower, it's AIM Tower now.
right.
And the government liquidates Stark Enterprises.
Yep.
And so now everybody who has, and the fallout from A-Day is now a bunch of people have this. They're calling it is it a mutation or a disease? They're calling it a disease, I think.
Yeah, virus or
Calling
something.
it a disease, and basically it's mutating people. Kamala
Coronavirus.
Khan has stretchy arms.
Well, yeah, she's Miss Marvel.
That's not Miss Marvel, though. I thought
Yes,
Miss
it
Marvel
is. Monkey.
So Miss Marvel is different than Captain Marvel.
Yes. Yes. Miss Marvel is Kamala Khan. She's got stretchy arms, just
Clamor.
big fist thing. And Captain Marvel is
Clamor.
different. That's Carol Danvers. Two separate characters. That's
And
why
Captain Marvel in the DC universe is Shazam.
Shazam!
He used to be Captain Marvel. Or something Marvel. Sorry.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so you're playing as Kamala Khan, and you're trying to find a group of people who are held out. Miss Marvel is the name of several fictional superheroes appearing in comic books published by Marvel Comics. All
Keep
right.
going.
Oh, you want me to read the whole thing?
Yeah, it's an
The
audio
character was
podcast,
originally
John.
conceived as a female counterpart to Captain Marvel. Like Captain Marvel, most of the bearers of the Miss Marvel title gain their powers through Kree technology or genetics. Marvel has published 4 ongoing comic series titled Miss Marvel, with the first 2 starring Carol Danvers and the 3rd and 4th starring Kamala Khan. So this is supposed to be the same person but different abilities? That's weird.
Well, they're coming out with a movie called The Marvels, and it's Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel in the same movie.
Huh.
So,
The more
okay.
you know.
So anyway, after A-Day, you fast forward to Kamala Khan. She's trying to find a group of people who are resisting AIM, because AIM is kidnapping everybody who has the disease to try and use them as weapons.
Yeah.
And that's as far as I've gotten. with Kamala Khan.
Kamala.
No, it's not Kamala. It's Kamala.
It's Kamala. I got it. No worries. We get it.
Kamala.
Kamala. We got it.
So since we're talking about superhero video games, is anyone playing Guardians of the Galaxy in like a couple weeks here?
I'll play it.
Just out of curiosity.
Probably.
Maybe.
I'll play it.
I don't know.
Yes. Yes. The answer is yes.
Are you gonna buy it?
Probably.
Yeah, sure. I'll buy it.
I was just curious if anyone was playing it.
Fucking rat bastard.
What?
No, not you. Lamar Jackson.
I was like, what the fuck's going on? Did he score points?
No, he fumbled.
Oh, god damn.
Anything else on
Dude, you're gonna beat me,
Avengers?
Joe. Relax.
I didn't play it.
Anything else on Avengers? Graphics are great. It's good.
Yeah.
Play it. Game Pass
Fantastic. Play
free.
it.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm enjoying it.
Get Game Pass.
They definitely make it humorous too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny. It's funny. Cool. All right, we're going to jump into rando shit. Do you guys have any rando shit this week?
Speaking of funny, Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Fucking funny.
It is fucking hilarious.
It's a great movie. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I have
And
to watch
yeah, knew it was coming in the post-credits scene, and yeah, it was still really good. I really enjoyed it. It's awesome seeing Carnage on screen and Venom again.
Nice.
And yeah, it was well done, Sony. Good job.
I think Tom Hardy and Venom, or Eddie Brock and Venom, have a better on-screen dynamic this movie than they did in the first one. I mean, I know they were still developing the relationship, but this one, it's like developed and they're feeding off of each other, and it's like you can actually, by the end of the movie, you see that they are Venom, so it's really cool.
It's really a constant dialogue in Eddie's head that you get to hear, and I want to say it's similar to like the things that someone might think in their own head, but they're not expressing it. And I really enjoyed watching it, and just the shit that Venom says is funny.
Yep.
Where's Anne? I miss her.
Yeah. So
I watched Free Guy,
Nice.
which is a fantastic movie.
Heck yeah. Is it worth buying? Because I'm thinking about buying it, so.
I bought it. It was worth it.
Okay. Hell yeah, I'm going
on
to buy it this
Amazon
week.
Prime.
Nice.
It was really good.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Sorry, John. I meant to text you the other day after you asked to use my voodoo, and I was going to say, yeah, you can use my voodoo, but I forgot to text you. My bad. But hey, it was worth the buy. So.
Sure, you can use it.
It was definitely worth the buy. I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch it again.
Definitely.
All right. I need to know what happened with John Gruden. I saw Monkey's thing, but
Yes.
I don't want to scroll all the way back up.
Oh, come on.
No,
So he
just-
sent, what was it, 2011?
I didn't read any of the articles.
What did he do in the
past?
past to get him canceled? Let me ask you that.
Okay, so he reportedly tells staff that. Oh wait, never mind. Monkey said that he used misogynistic and anti-gay language in numerous emails during a 7-year period beginning in 2011. That's what the New York Times reported Monday night or tonight, saying it has reviewed the emails. Gruden also denounced the emergence of women as referees in his emails, according to the Times, and said that Eric Reed, who knelt, whatever, during the national anthem to protest racial injustice, should be fired. But he also made comments about the NFLPA, Maurice, I think it's Maurice Smith is his name. He made comments about how his lips were all big and stuff like that. He also made comments about the commissioner. And after they all came out, he said that he was in a bad place during those emails. That's not an excuse to send out those emails. So, yeah. And Monkey just said that Raiders assistant coach Rich Balsacchia or Bastacchia reportedly expected to replace John Gruden on interim basis. But yeah, he's. I'm reading it. My dyslexia. I don't have my glasses on, so it says Rich Balsacchia. So. Yeah, because he's a Raider. So anyway,
Yeah,
So-
as of 6:39, John Gruden out as Raiders coach.
Oh shit!
Wow.
So I saw a meme.
Damn.
I think it was a picture of Urban Meyer, and I was like, and the picture said, "Yeah, but have you talked to John Gruden?"
So what did
Yeah,
Urban,
Urban Meyer didn't get fired though.
So what
they
did he
said
do?
that he
He's
has
in
to
trouble.
rebuild his trust. He has to rebuild his
Urban Meyer's
trust.
in trouble for getting grinded on at a bar.
How is he getting in trouble when she's grinding on him?
that's
I
Washington's
don't-
coach, right?
No, Jags.
Jacksonville. Okay, fuck
Jacksonville.
that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Washington
But-
coach
but
is
then-
Ron Rivera. So.
Okay.
Yeah, the meme I saw was it was a picture of him. He's like, yeah, look, yeah, I know what I did, but what about John Gruden? Basically, the meme was just saying he was deflecting,
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
bye.
take focus off of him.
Just everybody's looking out to cancel people, and that's unfortunate, though. I mean, everybody's looking to get digging up. I hate this nowadays culture that we have now. He's just gonna dig up old. I mean, how do you dig up somebody's emails from 2011 in the first place? Just
Somebody out there held on to those emails knowing that they would have something on John Gruden. And here the Raiders are, I'm not going to say they're at the top, but here they are showing some kind of promise. And whoever had these emails, sure as shit, said, fuck the Raiders. Check this out.
You're
Send.
probably a Chiefs fan.
I hoping they were a fucking Chiefs fan. Hallelujah. Thank you, Chiefs.
Chief troll.
Not for the wins because you can't get any of those. But
Not yet. Oh, yeah. Come on. Here we go. Coming from a Philly fan. Let's go.
Who won this week, Joe?
They won.
Oh man, I'm not saying I didn't say shit, Joe.
No, I know. It's fine. It's still early.
It is
I don't
very,
care.
it's very early.
I gave up on football this year already. My fantasy league is terrible, and everyone's on IR, including Russell fucking Wilson. So
Yeah.
How do you think I feel? I got DK and I got Dino Smith throwing to DK Metcalf. I don't know. Anyway, but so that's what's going on with John Gruden. It sucks.
Okay.
I mean, as a professional, I had respect for him when he was the Tampa Bay coach, when he took him to the Super Bowl. I had respect for him. I don't know the extent of what he said. I don't care. But this is how the cookie's crumbling. So
It's a little weird, but
it is a little weird, but
it's interesting.
we'll see how the rest of the season goes. So, speaking of cancel culture, I actually watched the new Dave Chappelle stand-up, and I watched it after I read the article about how the trans community was trying to cancel him.
Oh my God, here we
And-
go.
Yeah, but if you watch the entirety of the stand-up, he basically says, like, I don't have anything against the trans community, and he has this story about this trans person that he met. And anyway, for them to take it out of that context and just say, oh, well, he made jokes. He's a comedian. He's going to make jokes. And he's going to make, like, very off the wall, like, type jokes, very, like, crossing those boundaries because he's a comedian, and that's Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle specifically does that. He doesn't
That's
care
what he
who
does.
he offends.
That's his.
Because he's like, it's okay to be offended.
That's
Right.
his comedy.
That's comedy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I watched it. I don't understand where they're coming from as far as, like, oh, well, he hates trans people. They have their own agenda, and if they're going to use this platform or his platform to try and cancel him, good luck. You're not going to cancel Dave Chappelle. All of his fans,
No.
they feel the same
Fuck
way.
no.
I'm not going to stop watching him. I'm not going to stop listening to him. Hell, I mean, if he comes out with another Chappelle show, I'm going to watch that too.
The only thing you're going to do when you try to make some sort of cancellation or some sort of gripe about a famous comedian is make him more powerful. People are going to want to download their shit and listen to their stuff and make them more popular. So whatever you're going to do to somebody, especially Chappelle. I mean, Chappelle is the man when it comes to comedy. That guy is the shit. It doesn't matter. I mean, you could say whatever the fuck, you can try to do whatever you want to cancel this guy. It's not gonna fucking happen. It's not gonna happen. No way. You're out of your goddamn mind. And just the whole cancel culture thing is bullshit. Go ahead, John.
He already walked away from comedy once voluntarily because he was tired of the bullshit, and he came back. Motherfucker could do it again, no problem.
Easy.
Twice?
Oh,
He did it twice?
He just did it. On the special, he said, I'm not doing any more specials or anything until me and the trans community are on the same page. So.
Oh, wait, so he just said, after this special he said that?
Uh-huh.
Well, no, it was during the special. He announced, like, this is the last special that I'll be doing for a while, for a minute. Because he's made more off of these 6 specials than he's probably ever made with the Chappelle Show.
So wait, in the special that he's under fire for right now,
Yes.
he said he's not doing any more specials till he's...
Yep.
Okay. I haven't watched the special yet. I need to watch it.
It's called Closer.
Okay.
But it's part of, like, the Sticks and Stones, Closer, and I think there was a couple of others. But, you know, since he came back, I think it was, 6 of them?
Okay.
Probably, yeah.
Or 5 or 6 of them that he's done stand-up?
He even had the COVID one, right? Where there were, like, just a couple people at his house or whatever.
Yep. So yeah, that's part of, like, his stand-up series, and then now he's going to stop for a while, and then there's rumors saying that he's working to bring the Chappelle Show back, but under his terms.
Yeah.
With his writers, his team, what he wants to do. So I'm hoping that that's what happens.
I have some coworkers who watched the special and they're Chappelle fans and they didn't like it. So I'm curious. Like I need to go watch it to get my own take on it. But to this day, Dave Chappelle has the best line, in my opinion, in a movie I've ever heard, and I quote it all the time. In Con Air, the guard says, "Boy, it smells like somebody shit in your mouth," and Dave Chappelle says, "You told me you loved me." I quote that shit all the time. I love that's one of my favorite quotes from a movie ever. So every time somebody's like, "You let that happen to me," "You told me you loved me." Yeah. Chris.
Yeah, I've got some crazy ass storm coming in here. I got some weird ass thunder like cracking in here like just now. It's getting a little wild here, so we might want to. I don't know if my power goes out and this whole thing shuts down. I'm sorry. I'm the audio recording of this thing.
It's okay. It can't be as bad as the floaty thing behind Joe.
Joe, still
saw that too, right?
There's a floaty thing behind you.
No, there was one that just went across the screen like this.
Oh,
just a
hell
minute
no.
ago. That's why I wiped my camera.
I got some weird shit sounding. That doesn't even sound like thunder right now. And then you got a floaty thing. I'm freaked out. What the hell's going on right now, man? I'm getting scared in this.
Aliens.
We need to wrap this up.
God damn. What the fuck? It sounds like fucking like hail like hitting my garage door pretty bad right now. I don't know if that's snow or hail, but
snail. Fucking A. I'm not even drinking and I can't talk. Snow won't make noise, but the hail will. But it's going to freeze tonight. It's going to turn into snow.
So so I get it now, guys. I know why Joe isn't drinking. Hell froze over. There's ghosts in his house now. Like, you need to go have a drink, bud.
You need alcohol. Get rid, dude. If something shows up to like that glowy orb that I saw earlier was freaky already. So
I'm going to have to rewatch the Twitch feed.
Yes,
that was crazy.
We need to watch that for sure.
Because it came down and I looked up and I looked at the camera and there's nothing. There's nothing here. There's nothing.
I want to rewind on Twitch. I can't.
Fucking orbs. Anyway.
Can you hear that? Can you guys hear that or no?
A little bit. No, it's really faint.
Okay.
I can only hear it when you talk.
Okay. Yeah, it's getting pretty gnarly over here.
Oh my goodness, Joe.
You heard that, right?
I definitely heard that.
That was some thunder. It's coming this way.
Phoenix.
Dude, you guys are going to get... If you guys don't hear this now, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to get nailed with this stuff.
I'm not.
Don't.
I just got nailed in the face.
By yourself.
Oh my god.
By my ass.
Although I do have to say one good thing. It's not really a... It's really cool. I played FanDuel and I've won a 9-game parlay the other week and I won $160, and then this week I won $90 for a 5-game parlay. So it's just all I did was call games for money line, and I did parlay all the way through, and it was a $3 bet. Each one of those was a $3 bet. So,
Sweet.
yeah.
It's still illegal to gamble online in Washington State, thanks to our former governor.
Oh, sorry, man. I'm making money right now. I'm doing pretty good.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
You guys take your winnings and put them in Robinhood.
That's a good idea, Miguel. I might do that. Holy motherfuck. All right, well, this is going to wrap up another show. This is Chris. I am going to go play some video games. I am out pace.
If you have power with the storm that's going on outside.
My God.
Anyway, this is John. I'm going to go figure out what my kids are doing, and maybe I'll go play some Farcry. I'm out. Peace.
This is Miguel. I'm going to go play some Far Cry and maybe rewatch this video to see what's stalking Joe.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go call the Ghostbusters. Anyway, I'm gonna go get something to eat and maybe play some New World or Far Cry. I don't know, or Avengers. Game on.
Game on.
Game on.
This concludes another Console Drones Gamer Talk podcast. Season 3, biatch!
Now let's get out of here and destroy this whole universe.
Hallelujah. Watch